Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Ethereum. We'll take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So all this here may look like a few weeks worth of time. It's actually just the past few days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like through this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And given cryptos are open 24/7, it's going to allow me to keep this video as relevant for as long as possible. So my goal here is that if you're watching this video, let's just say Sunday night, the video will still remain relevant for you based on a couple of questions that I want to go through. But as things stand right now, and I say right now because remember, crypto markets are going to keep on trading. But as I speak, the past 4 hours have been quite bullish. The volume has come in nicely and the price has reacted very, very nicely with it. But that leads to, the very valid question now going into the weekend. And that question is, well, is this movement here, is this truly powerful? Is there any sort of genuine strength behind it, or is this just some sort of kind of false breakout, knee-jerk reaction type thing? I have no idea, but by using charts, we're going to make answering that question very straightforward. And in my mind, it all revolves around 224. Now, that's where the first update comes about, and this update is based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So 224 is now that very important level of support. Why is it so important to maintain going through the weekend, and how is it going to help us answer the question? Well, hopefully we can agree on the logic that price movements with genuine strength, with true power, the price is going to progress forward. The price is not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying that. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, if a price movement is truly powerful, of course, if a breakout is a true breakout, the price isn't going to go back to where it was because that would be a total contradiction. Exactly. So with that in mind, think about 224. Any sort of closes below there, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what would that be doing to the price at that point in time? That would literally be putting the price right back inside of that channel that it just broke out from. And again, going back, not a sign of true strength. But this is the key question you need to ask yourself, and we'll just go with Sunday night. So if you're watching this Sunday night, where is the price relative to 224? Even if the price, let's say, is down here when you're watching it, but it's still above 224 and eventually it starts to work back upwards, what do you have in this situation from the big picture point of view? Well, you have a set of lows here. You have these lows down here. You have these lows down here. If you picture each of these as stair steps, then overall the price is still making progress in the upwards direction. And again, that's what truly strong moves are going to do. They're going to make progress over time. And in this situation, I'm just defining and quantifying the phrase make progress as 224. So that's really the easiest way to summarize and figure out over the weekend, is this late day movement today on Friday the start of something bigger? Well, if this does have genuine power behind it, it needs to start to show progress, and once more progress being defined as 224. Now, if you're answering the question, well, yeah, Clay, the price is above 225, and in fact, it's up above 260. Well, that goes without saying that, of course, it's continuing to show true power because now it's even putting in new highs. But my point here is that by no means over the weekend does the price have to keep putting in new highs. If it just wants to go through a healthy consolidation and, build a higher base, that's perfectly okay too. But the key thing is, let's see if this thing can start to show progress and stay up above 224. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.